Welcome guys, this is Ola from Stop No channel, and today I am taking you on a trip again. We're going to Naples in Italy, as I previously said in some of my videos. Right now I'm in Berlin Tegel airport and we're waiting for our flight to Naples. This is a short city break, so basically what we're going to do, we're going to go and see Pompeii and probably Vesuvio volcano. Second day we're planning to go and see Capri Island, and then on the third day we're going to walk around Naples and we're going to meet one of my subscribers and currently actually more of a friend, Lorenzo, who recorded music for my videos, mostly Life is Strange videos. What else is there to say? I expect to eat a lot of pizza because this is apparently the best pizza in the world. Let's go. Right, so we landed in Naples now. I'm definitely overdressed. It's really warm and I'm wearing a sweater basically. The flight was terrible, it was quite windy. I think we're looking for a bus now and we want to get to Naples. There's a bus right outside, I think. So we're gonna take it. Yeah, basically I'm terrified of flying, so I didn't like that flight at all. We have a hotel quite central, so we want to be close to everything. Also, apparently Naples is quite dangerous. There's a lot of stealing stuff. I have to be careful with my things. Oh, and the thing that welcomed us was, I swear to God, the smell of a pizza. So, and yeah, this is like the capital of pizzas. I think I see our bus. Hopefully that's the bus, so I can get to Naples and eat everything they have there. Right, we literally just found our hotel. It was very close to the train station and the bus stop. Right behind me there's a balcony, you can probably see that, so it's pretty cool. And we were greeted with Aperol drinks, so these ones. Right, these are just our first steps around here, like we're not really sightseeing yet or anything. This is the Castle Nuovo. I'm pretty certain that I'm pronouncing it the wrong way. Basically it's called New Castle if you want to translate it. And right over there you can see the Vesuvius, so the volcano. It's pretty cool because you can see it everywhere in the city. So far so good, I really love this city. Right, we just got up. I'm having my morning coffee right now, which is a must for me. It's a must. It's a mug that says I love milk, but it's a lie because I don't like milk. I'm drinking black coffee. And you should too if you want to be tough. Anyways, I'm sitting at the balcony. I love this. You know, the way this is open and the tree outside. The plan for today is we go and catch a train and we go to Pompeii. Pompeii, as you know, it was covered in ashes in the year of 79. It's a tragedy, but thanks to that tragedy, the city was perfectly preserved. Thanks to that, we know how people lived. It's close to Rome. It was a city influenced by ancient Rome. Then, perhaps we'll go and catch another train and go to see the Sorrento coast and Amalfi. So these are two gorgeous small cities right next to the coast. Yeah, that's the plan for today. It's really loud. I definitely could hear it through the night. I had earplugs, but it was still very loud. Oh, it's okay, we're in Naples. Apparently, if you hear fireworks, it means that someone was released from the jail. Oh yeah, because there's a Napolitan mafia here called Camorra. So if you hear fireworks, it means that someone was either released from the jail or drugs have been delivered to the port. So yeah. It's actually a little rainy, but hopefully it will get better once we get to Pompeii, because I'm wearing my Roman sandals, so yeah, I don't care about the weather. the train ride was pretty nice. There was a Napolitan Bay on one side and then Vesuvio on the other side. I didn't film too much because it was full of people and I don't really film when there's lots of people. We bought our tickets and we're about to enter Pompeii ruins, or Scavi in Italian. The city of Pompeii was created in the 7th century before Christ, so it pretty much doesn't get any older than this. And thanks to the eruption of the Vesuvio, it's perfectly preserved. I've seen something similar to this. It was Roma Antica, but that one was pretty much recreated, and this is it. That thing behind me, there's actually an Apollo temple. It was a pretty important spot in their daily life. It's truly mind-blowing the way this is all preserved perfectly thanks to the ashes pretty much. The thing is, it was so perfectly preserved that you can actually find bodies. Well, not right now and right here. They've been taken away, they're not here, I think. I mean, like crawling out of pain or trying to run away with a bag of gold. That's pretty impressive. And then every single time you look around, you see Vesuvio, pretty much an active volcano. Right now, we have technology that would sort of warn us if it was to erupt. But back then, around the year 79, they didn't know that it would erupt. The only thing that warned them back then was an earthquake, but they didn't understand it. They didn't know that it meant that the volcanoes are about to erupt. Right, that thing behind me, everything that you see behind me, that used to be the Forum, the most important part of public life, ancient Rome and Pompeii. Obviously, this is all sort of based on ancient Rome's culture. This is where they used to discuss, this is where they used to trade, this is where the politics were handled, this is where there was a temple aiming at the Mount Vesuvio that you can see right there behind me. Vesuvio that destroyed the entire city. Okay, personally, I don't really like living in our times. I think during the ancient times, we had a prime time here in south of Europe, and then it was just worse and worse and worse. I don't mean to sound like a snob, but I consider this a privilege to be able to walk these streets, knowing that, well, not ancient Romans, but like ancient Pompeians used to walk the very same roads. That's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Now I'm inside a Thorne's house. The more decorations a house had, the wealthier the person who used to live inside was. So the guy that lived here, he was pretty wealthy. Like if you look at that, there are inner gardens, a statue of Thorne, many mosaics, many sculptures and things like that. This is huge, that's enormous. Definitely a wealthy person lived here. Probably a person with some interest in Rome. And this right here, everything around here, this used to be a cemetery, like a necropolis. So basically, Pompeii had it all. It had a cemetery, it had a bar, it had a whorehouse, hospital, more elite district and like middle-class district. It had it all. But my battery doesn't have it all. I mean, I've used up 70% of my camera's battery on this. So we're gonna go now and find our way into Sorrento, which is like a adorable coast, small village or a city, I don't even know. There's been a slight change of plans. We spent so much time in Pompeii, it actually started raining, so we decided to go back to Napoli and go and have some pizza, and then we'll try to combine Sorrento tomorrow with the Capri Island. Right now I found out about this pizza place that's apparently 3 minutes walk from our hotel, so we're gonna go and see, but basically you have to wait in line to get there. Right, I've never actually waited to get a table, but here I am and we have a number, and the crowd right behind me, these are the people that are also waiting to get a table. Right, so we're waiting to get served in this pizzeria. I don't know if you've seen the movie Eat, Pray and Love, but this is where Julia Roberts ate, and it's well rewarded. The best pizza I've ever had in my entire life, and just the experience is also pretty neat. You're queued up outside, you have to wait, you get your number, then you get inside, then you get paired up with strangers because there's only as many seats. We got paired up with this couple from United States actually. That was pretty cool. They live just outside of DC. One of the best experiences ever. We're going to see one more thing today, that's Quartieri Spagnoli, which is like an old part of the town with these really narrow streets. From the looks of it, it's quite gorgeous. You know what, I gotta say, this is a bit crazy, this Quartieri Spagnoli district, or however you call it. I mean, scooters driving around like crazy. It's really loud. There's so many people, everyone's laundry's outside. Yeah, it's like it's okay. I think this is the true Napoli. I just feel like I might die any second, hit by a scooter. Right, so this is day 2. As you can see, the weather is not really kind to us. It's been raining since last night. One of the reasons why we didn't make it to Sorrento last night, but we're gonna try and get there today. And if it's not too bad, we're gonna try and get that ferry to Capri Island. I don't know if it's doable in one day, but I guess we'll have to find out. By the way, the quarter that we visited last night, Quartieri Spagnoli, that was not the old town. That was a mistake on my part. Turns out it's one of the quarters that are actually quite dangerous, and I think you saw that at one point I said that I need to get out of there, which was a good call because it's not really safe quarter. Nothing really happened. I guess I've been in worse places, but good thing we got out of there, I think. Yeah, okay, so fingers crossed for today. Okay, so we're in Sorrento. Weather could be better, I guess. Right now we're in search for the main piazza, so we should be somewhere around here. Oh, and here I am catching some sunlight, finally. And then we're gonna look for a marina. If all goes well, we should catch a boat to Capri, but we'll see about that. Well, basically Sorrento is called City of Lemons. That's why there's so many lemons over here, and they're really like big lemons. Lots of lemon sweets, lemon soap, everything in the shape or flavor of lemons. And what I want to try is limoncello, which is like the famous citrus alcoholic beverage. You know what, I gotta say, this is actually quite adorable. I do highly recommend coming to Sorrento. There was a movie with Pierce Brosnan that made this small village quite popular, even though it was a terrible movie. But yeah, the city is amazing. And we still have the bay yet to see, so we're gonna see how that turns out. But I'm pretty certain it's going to be beautiful. Right now, this area is gorgeous. Well, we want to go to that marina right downstairs, but we have to sort of walk down these stairs or this path. It's not the going down that worries me, it's the coming back up. Right now, we're going to go downstairs and see how it looks like right over there. Right, so we are on Capri Island right now. You can see the rock right behind us, which actually looks a lot like Gibraltar rock. Pretty much exactly the same, but it's really not, it's Capri. Now we're gonna get a bus and go to Anna Capri, which is like halfway up. Right, we're back at a hotel. Yesterday was partially a failure. Like, we decided to go and catch a ferry to see Capri Island. And there are two small villages on Capri Island. One is called Capri and the other one is called Anna Capri. And we decided to go and see the Anna Capri one because there was this chair cable thing that we wanted to take, but it was so cold and so windy and kind of rainy. We decided not to do it. So then we wanted to catch a bus back to the marina and catch a ferry back home, but we sort of got on the wrong bus. We ended up in the other village, which was called Capri. So then we had to find another bus. At this point I was so cold I stopped filming. So we got back home, I mean to the hotel, and that was it for the day. Well, Capri was beautiful, but it was just too cold. But it's another day, so you know what they say, new day, new me. Today we are going to finally see Naples, I mean properly, because we haven't done it properly yet. And as I mentioned before, Lorenzo is coming, Lorenzo Tonelli, the one who records music for my channel. He's coming with his friends, he'll be here very soon actually, so we're gonna go around Naples with him. They're coming from Rome, so we're gonna head to the train station right now. Right, we found the guys. We're walking around the old town, historical central part. Right now we're at the San Gregorio Armenio street. They make Christmas decorations here all year long. The ones that you can see, they're moving around, they're pretty neat. Definitely has more charm than the fake historical center that I found the other day, and it wasn't actually that. So the old town is actually pretty nice, lots of narrow streets, and like they're less dangerous than what I saw. We've left the historical center of the town, now we're on Via Toledo, and we're going to see a castle right next to the Neapolitan Bay. So you really have to dominate cars if you want to survive on that street. This right there, that's Lorenzo, again invading people's privacy. Checked out a castle that's placed right next to the Neapolitan Bay. It's called Castel dell'Ovo. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. It has a legend connected to it. It's about Virgil the poet and something about hiding an egg. I'm not going to make it up. Very nice views. So we just walked back, Lorenzo, Lawrence, Sabrina and Stefano to the train station right behind us. I'm really happy that they came and that we got to spend this last day together in Napoli. We walked around the Naples together, we went sightseeing. I think we walked too far, like it was exhausting. I couldn't ask for a better day in Napoli. Well, it seems like our Italian adventure is coming to an end. I'm at the Garibaldi Piazza, where the train station is. We're about to catch a bus and head to the airport. I'm very sorry to leave because, well, Italy definitely treated me well and was well worth the travel. Right, so we're at the airport. The Italian adventure is about to end right now. We'll have our flight leaving in about 2 hours. I'm terrified of flying, by the way. I've been flying so much and every time it gets worse. It doesn't matter. What matters is that we actually had an amazing time in Italy. First of all, I gotta say thank you to everyone who texted me with tips. The plan didn't work out as much as we planned. Like, some things obviously changed. You face whatever is out there and you gotta adjust to whatever you plan. I'm sorry if that vlog was a bit too long. I have a new mic, like a lavalier one. I hope it's working well. If it's not, then blame the microphone and not me. Thank you for watching that vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. Obviously, as I'm saying these words, I haven't edited yet, but I got a feeling it's going to be a long one. Take care, guys. Check out my YouTube channel for other vlogs, Let's Plays. Remember to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. This was Ola from Stop Me Old channel.